Welcome back. You're watching Rise and Shine. Good morning to you. If you happen to just tune in, it's a Saturday morning, and we did mention that we'll be back with the guests, and we have 4 guests here in the studio. We're going to talk about a brand new movie which is to be released, and well, we're going to show you the trailer, and right after that, we'll welcome the guest.
Vasante malpipila hadavate patulena suandak vela visirila mangadarei numbodamage adari edapatan
That was the trailer of a brand new movie to be released, and we will be speaking about that. And well, it actually sounds like the official soundtrack indeed. And it's time for us to welcome the director of the movie, Mr. Chandran Rutnam. You've been here with us, and it's a great pleasure to have you here with us once again with a new project.
Thank you very much. Happy to be here.
And well, good morning to you, Heshan Don. You were here previously to speak about this, and we're going to discuss further. Good morning. And we have the 2 actors of the movie, actress, and the actor, obviously. And welcome Dinakshie Priyasad to the studios.
Good morning.
And good morning to you, Anuj.
Good morning.
And well, we've got 4, so I've got to say individual good mornings, and that actually took a while. Anyways, and let's speak about the latest movie, Mr. Rutnam.
Well, this is a story I wrote. Wage Aadarayak. In English it's called A Love Like This. I think in all our lives there's some special love, and then you can hardly imagine to have a love like this. So that's the whole idea behind it. I also shot it in a flying school. It's about a flight instructor having a love affair with a student in the school. And I have a school, so it was easy to shoot. But it was also the inspiration that took place. It was that inspiration that made me write the story.
Very interesting. And well, you put that inspiration into work.
Absolutely.
And
yeah.
it'll be released on the 7th, is it?
It'll be released on satellite TV on the 7th. Yeah.
On the 7th.
7th of June.
7th of June.
Yes.
And we shall speak about how you picked the actress and the actor, but let's speak a little bit about Heshan, because you were here previously on the show and you spoke about working with Mr. Rutnam, and
Yes.
it was your first experience. So why not say it in front of Mr. Rutnam too?
Yes. First of all, I would like to thank you, sir, for giving me this opportunity. Filmmaking has been my dream ever since. And he gave me the opportunity. It was so generous of him. And he believed in my talent, and he trusted in my talent, and he gave me the opportunity. I hope I didn't disappoint you in any way.
You did a very good job.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
And Dinakshie, it's the first time you're working with Mr. Rutnam.
Yes,
And-
it's the first time, and it's the first time where I'm playing the main role in a movie. So I feel very privileged to have worked with Mr. Ratnam, and thank you, Rise and Shine, for giving me the opportunity to thank him on air, like on a
I
live
know.
show. I feel very good about it.
Lovely, lovely.
It's becoming very, very emotional this morning. And Anuj, it's your first experience
Yes,
and it's your
and,
debut movie.
Yeah, first of all, I should have to thank you, Mr. Ratnam, and especially Heshan. He's the person who introduced me into Mr. Ratnam. And yeah, it's been a dream become true for me, as ever since in like childhood, I always wanted to be a pilot. And within this movie, I've become a pilot, so it's a dream come true.
Wow. Okay. Now, have you always, got yourself groomed for acting, or how did this come about? You said the Heshan helped you out, but how did it all happen?
Acting and actually I've become I've participated in Mr. Sri Lanka, and that's where I came into the industry. So after that I've done TV commercials and music videos and stuff. So with that experience I've been able to work with Mr. Ratnam in this movie.
We shall speak about your experiences on the set, but before that, let's ask Mr. Ratnam how he picked the actor and the actress.
Well, it's a long road. When you write a script, you have somebody in mind. I won't tell you who I had in mind.
I'm not going to ask you.
But you have somebody in mind, and then you present it to them, and for some reason they are not available, or various situations arise when you're casting two people. So process of elimination as well. But then I was introduced to Dinakshie. Actually, she introduced herself to me at a function, and I liked what I saw. And also, when I interviewed her, I immediately knew that's the girl. And I must say that she's a very talented individual, very talented lady. And I think she's got a great future in the industry. And she's got a depth, and I think she'll go very far in the industry. So I was very happy, I was very lucky to get her.
You've been complimented on a live show.
Yeah, I feel so blessed.
And about Anuj?
Anuj, well, Heshan asked him to come and see me, and I liked his demeanor, and I also like to work with people who have never acted before. I don't know what it is, but it's much easier for me. I get exactly what I want, and there's no baggage brought into the picture. And sometimes I need the baggage, but when you have two young leads, you don't need that type of baggage. So it was easier for me to direct Anuj, because he did what I said, and it worked out beautifully.
And Heshan, tell us a little bit about your experiences as a designer.
As a designer, I'm happy that I was given the freedom to come up with my own creativity there. He was very supportive, and he's very encouraging when it comes to new ideas, and he doesn't stick to the standards or the traditional way of doing things. And I really appreciate that. He has a very young heart, and he saw how I looked at things. He saw it the same way. So I think that worked out really well in the movie. You get to see it.
Heshan, now I'm sure there are many people tuned in to Rise and Shine, and some people don't know what exactly is a production designer. So
Yes.
can you just explain what you do in a layman's point of view?
Right. Production designing means when you get the picture value of a movie, apart from the DOP, the director of photography decides what are the frames in it, and then whatever the elements that comes in the background is decided by the production designer, as in what colors goes into it and how the elements behind the composition, how it works in the background according to the frame. So I'll be also guided by the the director of photography, and then I will decide what would go in the background after he approves them.
Okay, it's
Yeah.
quite a long procedure. Not
Yeah.
easy as we think.
It's tough.
It's tough. There you are.
Yeah.
And Dinakshie, you did mention that this is your very first movie as a main actress.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit of the experiences you've had while acting on the set. Whatever you've learned from this movie.
Yeah, it was like going to a film school, because working under Mr. Ratnam was, I never thought I never thought I'll get the chance to work under him.
It's a dream job.
Yeah, it was like a dream come true, as Anuj said. So working with him is very easy, and working on a film set is like it's a great opportunity to a new actress. So I feel really lucky to have worked under him. He gives us a lot of freedom when we act, and he just lets us do whatever we want, and then he'll ask us what he really wants. So it's very easy to work with him, and I'm looking forward to work with him in the future too.
You got the message. And Anuj, I'm going to ask the same question from you.
The
About
experience.
your experiences on the set and what you've learned out of the whole
Yeah,
movie.
as Dinakshie said, I also got a lot of experience from him, especially with Mr. Ratnam, as well as the director of photography, Mr. Chandran, and they also really guided me. And yes, I didn't feel like I'm acting. First of all, I should say that it was actually I was not acting. I was just doing
Being yourself.
Yeah, I was being myself, and I've been natural, and whatever the small adjustments and all, Mr. Ratnam comes to me and slowly asks me to change the things, and it was like I was free, and it was easy to act and easy to work with him.
Great. And did you have to face any challenges as such? Because this was your first ever movie, and it's obviously not like acting in a commercial or appearing as Mr. Sri Lanka, so it's a totally different scenario. You mentioned that you were being yourself, but
Yeah.
nervousness, was it there?
Yeah, it was
initially?
there. It was always there. And I was being like, it was my first big hit, big thing. So I've been nervous, but
Hit to be. A hit to be.
hit to be. And
You always feel nervous when you're in front of a camera, even on a live show.
Oh, come on. You're nervous now, are you?
And Anuj has acted before though, but
Yes,
not
I've
in
been
a
acted before,
big scale like this.
but not in big scale like this. But
Yeah.
and I've been in this a big bike, and it was a like little challenge, and it was really hard to
He
like,
required a lot of
Yeah.
big set of skills.
and
To ride it.
yes, to ride it, and on the flight, it was a great experience for me.
And Mr. Ratnam, you're hearing it from
Yeah.
the actor and actress
Too many
now.
compliments here. Yeah, go ahead.
And why not speak about the music?
Yeah. First of all, I want to tell a little bit about them. Anuj did not act. He because he did not know how to act. He was himself. And it's an extraordinary thing, because when he did an emotional scene, you will see in the motion picture, I don't believe he was acting. I believe he was really involved with that emotion.
He was in character. you mean?
Yeah, and you can see that in the close-ups. Having said that, and once again with Dinakshie, she has such a big range that you can get into any situation, whether it's emotional sorrow or happiness. I mean, that range is a tremendous range. Yeah, and then you ask me?
About the music.
Yeah, music. I had this fellow who was bothering me all the time with long hair and
A fellow everybody knows.
fellow everybody knows, and he was a real pain. And he came on and kept saying, "Can I do the music? Can I do the music?" I said, "Okay, do it." But I had another song ready. I did not really think this guy could deliver what I wanted. But let me tell you, he amazed me. he blew my mind with this song. And this song will live forever because it's got everything. It's got emotion, it's got the words, it's got the music, it's got the tempo. So I would say that I was fortunate in hitting upon so many talented people to make this movie.
And shall we speak about the release date and about the release overall, because we are actually coming towards the close of the program.
Mr. Ratnam didn't mention the name, no?
Yes,
The name, I'm sorry, you all know him.
we all know him.
You all know
He's
him.
my favorite from the childhood. He's my favorite singer.
Yeah.
And
Thank you, Anuj. Yeah. So Chiti, they call him
He'll be waiting
Chitral.
for the moment.
We love you, Chitral. So, no, he's super, super. And yes, we are releasing it on the 7th on satellite TV and on the 7th of June. And it will be available for 1 month. So please catch it. You will love it.
And any other new productions coming up after this?
Several.
Several.
I have Father Matthew coming out in a few months, according to Matthew. And then I have a whole string of films lined up. And I plan to use some of my people here again. I like to give the opportunity to young people. I like to give the opportunity to young people who have never done a film, new people. So that is a process that I'm going to follow. I'm looking forward to it.
And we would like to wish you all the very best with your future endeavors, Mr.
Thank you
Ratnam.
very much, and thanks for having me on the show.
It was a great honor and pleasure. Thank you so much for being a part of the show. Thank you, Heshan. Thank you, Dinakshie
Thank
and
you.
Anuj. It was really nice talking to you. And it's time for us to wrap things up on the show. And it's going to be Chitral to wrap it up in style with their official soundtrack.